Okay. Can I get over there? Not really. I gotta trigger it, I think. Oh. Jelly. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, you're sorted out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Sighty. Oh, I need a combination. That's never gonna happen. Oh, I gotta go that way. What am I doing?
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
What if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead weeper in here.
I heard you guys another night, another patrol with you.
I don't know what it is. They come here to die sometimes.
Seriously?
Just slip into the water.
That was a weird way to be welcomed into this scenario. Where are you?
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense? You always amuse me. Ha! You little bastard.
Nasty furry filth.
Walk away, walk away.
On there.
Ah, shit. You just put your enemy off balance by blocking with a perfect hit. Now press RT to perform a lethal counterattack. Woo! I was kind of hoping you wouldn't be able to see me. Rather unfortunate. No info? Okay then. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't really want to kill ya. Whoa.
The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily...
Corvo, over here. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people that want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Killed 10 hostiles. Civilians killed 0. Alarms rung 0. Dead or unconscious bodies found 4. Overall chaos. Dang it, it's high. This sucks. Out of 1,010 coins, I missed a lot of coins. Well, I found what I could, I guess. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalist Inner Circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Okay. Let's wander around and collect stuff, shall we?
Good to have you with us, Corvo.
The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of May. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Regen my health here.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapon.
I'm going.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess. Perfect. Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Let's have a look, shall we? Sleep darts I really like to use.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Did you take the stickies back?
Pardon?
Did you take the stickies back?
Don't think so.
Also, I may or may not have broken the Miku thing already. But
What?
it still works, but I'm not changing the caps anymore.
The keyboard?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm not changing the caps anymore. I changed the shift.
Kitty cat.
I took the shift up. I like pulled it up, and you know, as you're supposed to pop it off. But one of the things came with it, one of the little black things. I'm like, oh! So I took that out, popped it back on,
no.
and then I put the new one on, and it's stuck. It's stuck downwards. So I'm like,
Oh no.
So I slowly wiggled it up to where now it can go up and down, and I tested it's working. I'm like, I ain't changing shit. So
Just leave it.
I put the two other ones on for tab and shift, and I'm leaving it. I'm like it's so.
Can I help you?
Keep that as a mental reminder in your head if I go to do that again in the future.
Okay.
To fucking leave shit alone.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Shut the door. Shut the door! For Christ's sake, Buns. Shut the door. Whatever. You guys are gonna have to listen to stupid sounds from the living room until the cat leaves. Oh, I meant to explore first. Oh well. Whoa.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Press left trigger to execute a fast stealthy fast for... What do you want? Okay. Bye. Close the door. There we go. Back to the game. Press left trigger to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold left trigger to target your destination with precision. A blue spear indicated that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. Just repeated. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm gonna put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Oh, shoot. I thought I could make that jump. My bad. Whoops. This is crazy. Oh.
In the days that follow, the trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or a rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press left trigger while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time's meanings here, neither seconds nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Huh? Hello? Game? What the heck?
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort in bones gnawed by teeth.
Once you collected some runes, open the journal and go to the powers section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Dark vision is literally one of my favorites, so press left trigger to see the dark and to reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see their fields of view, as well as a visual representation of the sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Now I need to do my looking around because I forgot to do that. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. I have to meet with them again? Okay. Ooh. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of your journal. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like windows of the house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden where the leaf stalks are brown but bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out to the street, where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside, warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into the dreary alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first 2 are hitting him with sticks, and the girls with them kicking in his dry, old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house any more, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Fair and more, everyone would say, your house is grand as Boyer Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish, and your parties are the best. When that young Solkov came to paint my portrait, I nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand. All my friends. I was the only one, dearie, what with his paint glistening in the canvas of a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home. No, we traveled together, he and I, to far ends of the Isles, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of Pandacia, to dig in the rock where crawled through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we come upon, but none so precious as a boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them far from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes. Even though his tongue was still, Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me, make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself, my little mute boy, and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve the polish, scrape, and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, carved in the name of one with black eyes, and after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there any more. So now I'm old and don't have many to give my presents to. It's shifting through the garbage for Granny Rags, and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me, in the dreary night, with stars above and below, always the one with black eyes, dearie. That was a lot. It said, what was the name of it? The Journal of Granny Rags. Ooh, more stuff. Another one. Early life and criminal record, Slackjaw. You want the chin wag on Slackjaw? What he was like when he was young, before he got his name? Oh, he got a cool head now, but it weren't always like that in the days before he was the boss of Battle Street Gang. Time was young, Slackjaw wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up in the streets, running with a pack of ruffians and avoiding the law, punching whatever he needed. Dark-haired, dark-eyed, smoking a pipe in the age-old 10, but them born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages. It was either the gangs are working with the mud larks, and no one wants that. Some got pressed into the Navy, but put down in the mines run by the Pendleton and Boyle families. As hard as it was on the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least we were free. By the time we weren't littles anymore, that's... Ugh. Slackjaw was one to watch, usually calling the shots, when we took down a farmer's court or sidewalk street vendor. He came up with a plan, gave everyone some part to play, and decided on the split. Most of us just went along, because we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coins, plus none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across the town. That was enough to get the attention of other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. He was an up-and-comer, which meant trouble. Another guy was fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up to running the protection rocket among the factory women. One fine evening, we're all taking the Bowdy show in the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot are there in a cheap seats, too, just down the aisle from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning, and throws heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hits him square in the face, and breaks his jaw. Well, that's a way to get a name called Slackjaw. We look to see if there's going to be a blood brawl, but Slackjaw just points to the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Waking up the next day without telling us why, Slackjaw motions for us to follow. He still can't say a word, so we just come along. We stop at the docks and Slackjaw actually pays coin for it, a heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for fishing in the deep, something you'd attach to a long line off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links. There are shark hooks coming off of it in different angles. Slackjaw got the thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Oh boy. Not sure how he'd know where Mike the Fishin' was staying, but when we reached the girl's house, Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside when Mike pokes his head out, looking wide-eyed and baffled when he sees Slackjaw on the street. A look covers his face that still gives me the willies. Pure murder. Mike comes out the side door, holding a cleaver, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and I'm gonna skip this part because that's a little gruesome. When it was over, and here's the brilliant part, Slackjaw took out a note and stuck it to Mike's face with a nail. It's just said, if you want a job, come to Bottle Street. Slackjaw didn't talk right for a couple of months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once the sizable gang going, he sent the letters to other bosses telling them that he was running a brand new career over the Bottle Street. Most of them laughed to beat up the guys who delivered the letters. Green-eyed Trish even came back missing a thumb, but apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. Well, then, it was a series of unfortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead at watch while in the middle of meat market, another slipping and falling into the water out cold. One older boss is found in the bed and the belly open. Oh boy, I'm gonna skip the rest of that. Slackjaw went out on another set of letters, offers under the bosses telling them they'd be treated fair as peers. He even sent Green-eyed Trish with one of his letters. All of the under bosses accepted. After spilling blah 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 blah, not gonna finish that. Okay, the plague came. This guy is very violent. But Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat bound for Morley, one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We get as much elixir to fight off the plague as the city watch, and their taxes and rations, and that's kept us alive so far. Slackjaw is a very, very violent man. Okay. Oh my goodness. So many bone charms. Another journal. Field survey notes, the royal spy. Oh my goodness. I think my face is gonna fall off. This is the 4th day month of high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of gang activity in distillery districts, but more slowly than expected. The ruffians operating have been more cunning. To grant them that, only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and get them beneath the royal. Oh my gosh. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations, as it seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us. But I know they do. They must. No, Jessamine would rather spend her time with the royal protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety, but a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Corvo's sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivery by carrier? It will not. There are many threats around us, threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined, I'm afraid. Here within Dunwell Tower receives instructions from the finest tutors known in the Isle. Yet her mother spoils her, and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time, drawing or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire some day. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. Shoring up for security for the main gate leading into Dunwell Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that back in his day, Emperor Caldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely, but the Empress won't hear of it. The water locks is much easier to protect, and if they were the only way into the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday the wrong person is going to slip in and will suffer for it. Mark my words, no amount of security is excessive when it comes to the protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Solkov devices. Solkov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashion. This wall of light he's been tinkering with has promise. In any case, at least I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by officers of the Watch. Why do so? Why do I worry so, when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If I had my say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and evenings of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order, perhaps somewhere nice in the East District. Well then. Okay. Hello. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but I'm not reading that one. My throat hurts. I'll read it later. Maybe. Okay, wait. Wrong button. This one. Let's go to our bone charms. Good lungs. Breathe capacity and water increases slightly. I'm good without that. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. That was a good one. Delicate touch. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Swim speed increased. Drop assassination gives you a bit of health. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. I'll use that one. Firewater. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Fencer. Win sword versus sword contest more frequently. Damage from explosions reduced. White rats can be consumed for mana. Power effects slightly improved. White rats won't attack me. I'll use that one. I'll do that. Cool. We'll go with that for now. So...
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built for a railroad. Where does Admiral Hadlock find these people, I wonder?
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Okay.
Are you a nobleman, Corvo? No one seems to know much about you. By your bearing, I'd say so. Lord Pendleton's great-grandfather took a Sokonan chambermaid to wife. On second thought, the story doesn't bear repeating. Even the finest blood can go bad here and there.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district.
What will it do with the drunken whaler? Wow.
Not attempt to approach
Okay,
or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
There's still another room here, I believe. I'm good for now.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've
Lydia
seen
and I
from
take
Coleridge
short
prison.
sometimes, and I'm
He
starting
seems
to
willing
think
to
I'm
work
gonna
on
come
us,
out ahead.
and he shouldn't lack for
She's a
motivation.
smart one.
The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field.
It has been days since men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo and the wholesaler. They have not yet returned, so I can only hope they succeed in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwell Navy would secure its place and dominant force in the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5.
And if I can, I'll find a way to test it personally.
I'm not reading all these journal passages right now. I'll read the important stuff, though. Let's go in here.
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
I feel like I should be able to open that. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies, or move through the environment, blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Okay. Piero. No, I will not sign off on those purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, tyrant ore. What's wrong with the materials in crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by the tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock.
Does part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Well... Nothing? Well then.
What can I do for you?
Let's see if I can get anything. Honestly, some crossbows. Oh, okay. I have 2,000 coins. I already upgraded that. I want these guys. These are my favorite. I will get a couple. Wait, what? I can purchase a rune? That was cool. I didn't know we had one of those. Okay, I need 2 runes to actually upgrade this. Possession. I'm not personally a huge fan of the possession perk. I've never used it. I can't upgrade it anyway. Bend time is a really, really good one. That's the thing. I've always used it. Agility. Jump height is increased. Shadow kill. Unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash as they die. Build up adrenaline and trigger brutal melee fatalities. Health is increased. Realistically, I think this is a good idea. You have an extended health bar. At level 2, you regenerate more health faster. Cool. Now I need to collect some more runes. I hope I grabbed everything from here, but that's okay. I gotta go meet this guy now. Whoops.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy, He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hell Pits.
Huh. Okay.
Attention,
Nothing?
citizens of Dunwall.
Cool.
The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Ready to go?
Alright, guys,
Let's
I'll
give
be
the
back in 2 minutes. I am back. I am back. Okay. It is time to go to the distillery district. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds a secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalist, Martin, is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Okay. Can I climb up there? Nope. Okay.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Nasty furry, Phil.
Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Sully ain't moving no more. He's dead. Won't make it 3 more months.
One. 3.
Good. Keep them coming.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
One, 2, 3. Heave! One, 2, 3. Heave!
Good. Keep them coming.
You're gonna cause me issues. Why does it do that? That's weird. I don't need to eat anything. Okay, what kind of bone charm is that? Rats attack you only when you walk closer. Good lungs. I don't need those right now. Well, that was a fun way to go. Okay. I need to decide which way is the... I gotta go that way 100%. Okay.
One, 2, 3.
White rat around here somewhere? I don't have to go to that bridge now. That was actually quite nice.
How did it pass me by? All the others.
Attention Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area.
Need to go that
Any
way,
citizens
and
are
I need to
liable
go that
search
way.
or imprisonment at the discretion of the city
Okay.
law.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
Where'd he go? I don't know why it did that.
Attention, Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered
You can hang out over here.
to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. That's a guard.
What the heck?
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead. I told you the knives go on the left.
Whoa. Oh.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Ooh.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Let us in, Granny. I bet you can't even hear us. Blind, not deaf. Damn it, I know you're here. Here you are.
Garbage, all of it. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. Yes. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them, rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely room carved from the bones of a dead whale.
Oh.
Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him.
Oh.
See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
She is a wee bit cuckoo.
But they're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
Okay. Now, possession isn't something I'm interested in. Bending time is. Devouring storm. Summons a swarm of rats. Not really interested. Powerful wind that can push back or knock down enemies and shatter doors. I'll do bend time. Ugh. Press left trigger to slow the world around you for a limited time, or until you press left trigger again to end the power. At level 2, time is completely stopped. Enemies and security systems are unaware of you for a duration. Cool. Now, let's... So, I have to... I have 2 tasks. I do not want to be seen by those guys. I swear to God there was something else here. Yep, it's right here. Nice. Alright. I need to get up there. I do not wish to actually harm anybody if I do not have to.
That's not what we heard.
Oh.
So you don't want to talk to us like that. Reach into your pocket and let's get this done. Yeah, and the inspection fee. We can't help it. Just the way we do things on Bottle Street.
Okay. I have to get over there. have to get to that, and I'm not sure how to do so. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna focus on the missions for now, because bone charms aren't too important to me, honestly. Hello? Thank you. What's this? Coins. Nice.
The time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress. Please, not now.
Okay. I need you. I don't see anybody up here actually, so that's quite nice.
Wait, did you touch the door
Oh.
handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it. What will I do now? What? No!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not want to kill you. That's not great. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, but at least they're both kind of dead now, so their marriage situation isn't as sad. Paper. Dear Miss Benton, when cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, remember to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Doctor, P.S. I'll be out of the city for a few days. I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. A spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming it at and pressing left trigger. It will be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. Eee. Spooky. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that work is clogged, trash in the cache, piece of crashes, net said, la 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 la. I thought that was going to give me more information on the whole rat thing, but apparently not. Okay.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe, intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Sorry about that, I just got a random phone call. That was weird. Back to focus. What's in here? Coins? Okay. Alright, I think we can get out of here now. Out the same door I came in from, and I think it was this one. Okay. Yep, this was the right door. So now I don't want that. I want to find these that bone charm, dude. I want it so bad, but I don't know how to get to it. Because I can't go up. I can go this way, realistically.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Just
John
trying to
Clavering
think.
Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
There's one over there. There's one here, but how do I get to you?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary.
I have to get over there. But I don't know how. Oh, there's stuff up here. Plant your ass on the roof and watch the street. See who comes to the Arms house and see if that old lady knows anything. She's blind, but maybe she heard something. Okay.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard
How
has
do
been
I get
designated
to you?
a restricted
Seriously,
travel
though?
area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
How do I get back to where I was? Okay. There's gotta be a way to get to where I'm trying to get to. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor by using a rewire tool to the circuitry panel for the security device you want to hack. Rewire walls of light, arc pavilions, watchtowers with harm your enemies instead of you. Cool, okay. I can no longer carry any more sleepy darts. That's okay. I can't carry any more of those either? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so I could get up here for a reason. I think I need to deal with these guys. Realistically, that's the only way I can think for this to make any sense. Okay.
anyone there?
How do I just smash it?
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Okay.
What the?
Finally, I found the sucker. Bone charms a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son. Old man salted the greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tybia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor defense against pregnancy. That's a weird one. Undertaker, you move slightly faster while carrying corpses. Okay, you're not useful right now. Okay, so finally I got that bone charm. I didn't really need to, but you know, I'll take it. Now I'm going to go this way. You registered me a second ago.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Let's see what he got. Alright, so he's got elixir. I don't need that, honestly. That's a good thing to get. 100%. I'll get that too. Why not? Sleep darts I use a lot of, so I will take those. Thanks, dude. He was the one who scared me, ironically enough, so let's get out of here. To the distillery district. If I remember correctly, this place is hard to travel through. But I don't know for sure. Cool. Why is my walking so... No. You're joking.
I know something's up.
How did that happen?
What's this business? Is anyone there?
Wait
Must
for
have
those
been
things to go away. I gotta wait for all their frickin' triggers to go. He can see me for some reason. I need to go here. Go over here. What's in here? Okay. Is there anything in this area heart-wise? No. Cool. So I don't need to worry about that. Okay. Realistically... Hold on. There's a person there. I don't want to chance that. Not right now. Oh shit. Okay.
What the fuck are you looking at? Shut up!
Okay. Sneaking past all those guys is ideally what I like to do because fighting them is not what I want. Okay. Don't want to fight anybody in here either. Frick. Okay. Okay.
So we go, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be wants to know where his brother's going. You know where to go. Bring it at him. Yeah, so he goes from room to room, kids sleeping, an overseer giving a lecture to the kids.
Okay.
But it gets weird. Some kind of machine gun.
He's over there. Okay. I gotta go there? Oh dear, it's up there. Okay. What is this one? Vengeance. Getting damaged gives you some adrenaline. Okay, that's not a bad one. On the ground. Okay, so I have to get in here. How do I... Who has the master key is the problem. Oh, shoot. Ah, shit.
Gotcha. Come on, let's get this guy. You fight for me.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Why is this guy not dying? Well, I didn't really want to kill all you guys. That kind of sucks. If I had noticed that thing was tricked, I wouldn't have done that. Well, there's no going back now, so... It's not great. Well, this area is empty now. I'm pretty sure there is a cell I have to get into. Who has the key? I don't remember. Oh, I was not prepared for that. I forgot the rats existed. Okay. Alright, now I think I remember. I gotta go over there. I have to go over here. I'm coming tomorrow to check on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time and stick to the recipe. Okay. That's a bit weird, buddy. Okay. Yeah, no, I done goofed big time there. I need to get through. Oh, I gotta go up there. Okay, and I'm in. I don't remember what's in here, but I guess we'll see. I'm assuming it's worth it. Okay. What? Where do I check? Okay, inventory. Key rings. I still need the other guy's key. This is rather inconvenient. Who has the master key? Whoops. Went too far. That means I have to come back out here and find out who has the damn key.
What was that?
Oh, shit.
Who's making that noise? Knock it off.
Really? Oh my god. Well, that made it easier than I thought it was gonna be. I'm still mad at myself for tripping that damn wire. Like, I honestly thought I'd go this entire section without having to kill a guy, but apparently not. Because I don't know how to do anything. I'm in! Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on, collect the full vial, repeat until empty. Do not break vials, do not spill elixir, do not freeze swigs. Okay! Turbine. Next batch. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, part of me feels guilty, but I get another ruin or a bone charm, so I'd say it was worth it. Possibly. Maybe. Not really. What is that? Oh, that's a tripwire I triggered. Okay, so now I can go back. I just need to be real careful about it. God damn it. Why do I keep fucking up my blink? Okay. I don't want to kill any more people if I don't have to. I just don't. I don't like killing. I feel like going down there is going to be beneficial though. But I'm not going to. Time to head back. Okay. Now I need to eliminate somebody, but I need to go see Granny first.
We wouldn't put the crackers on the right side of the tray, so we sacked her.
Whoa.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Another one. Nice. So I have 2 runes. I can upgrade this. That takes 8? Whoa! I'm upgrading that. Come here, little rats. Okay. Now, I've got to go. That way. Okay.
Attention, Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies. Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Okay. I actually have to go this way now. Alright. don't want to deal with the wall of light if I do not have to. Okay. Done with the doctor's office, so I don't need to be there. But realistically, it might get me a little further that way without getting seen. Okay. What's this way? Why does this exist? I wonder. Okay. Which way do I want to go?
Well, is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Hayburn. Go on. Toss the damn rat on.
Can I go up there? I don't think so. Okay.
Huh?
Okay. That's a cue for me to take a pause. So, I have just now been seen by a bunch of these guys, which I didn't really want. I'm gonna take a minute. I will be back. Just gonna get a refill of my beverage. Okay, I am back. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I just got seen by 2 of them at least, and that means more are coming. So, what I'm gonna do is restart my music because it stopped. Anywho, back to the game. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend time and get the out of there. Ah! It didn't work! Oh, shoot. I need up. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Didn't mean to do that. I need to go back to my blink. Okay, can we stop freaking messing it up for like 3 seconds? Holy frick. Man, seriously. Okay.
For the generous loan of their services.
Alright. That was terrible. I want something I can throw. How much do I have left? I have 3 left. Oh boy. This is not going the way I had hoped. I need something to throw. Is there anything in here? Not really, but I'll eat that. Nice, there is. Ah, shit. I can't actually throw it anywhere. Whatever. Hello? Okay. I gotta plan this better this time, because that was obviously way too low. So... sleep darts. I don't want to hurt anybody, but this is my smartest move, I think. Damn it. Okay, that hit. Put you over here.
I'll find you.
No, you won't.
You won't stay. Got you now.
Nope. No, you don't.
Attention, Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies. Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Oh, I can't go through there? I thought I could. I got excited. Okay.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or
I don't
weeping
want to touch
individual,
that.
you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
to deal. I want to knock him out, not kill him. Corporal Meadows, we found a strange ruin on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks so superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take it to them for disposal or whatever they want to do with them. Don't forget. Gonna throw them away? How dare you? Okay, well, I'm sorry I eliminated you, sir. Hi, Overseer's office.
Hello.
Are you the sec...
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can... Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book. And get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you.
I was just reading the archive about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the heretic's brand.
No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course.
Glitchy.
We passed through a fishing town and saw him.
So bouncy. What the heck?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer. The High Overseer himself.
Ah, dang nabbit. God damn it. Dang, brutal. I didn't want to do that either. Oh well. Oh.
What's going on there?
I really need to stop killing people. There are many pathways through your missions. Front streets, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftops, waterways. Experiment with different ways to reach your goals. Stay here for now.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Archer, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing.
Shh, listen. What was that?
You can stay and find out, but not... himself has these 5 attributes which he hopes to defeat the righteous.
Oh, I forgot this guy was here.
Eternal, for he has lived long ages before we are born, and will continue thus long beyond dust.
And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd. For the foggy, gray wastes of the outsider, we will burn a bright fire with our victorious actions so that others will not lose their way, and to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes, in far places we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangers and doubt.
Curse those fools at Coldridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities, as they say.
Campbell, I'm not sure how my predecessor operated, but from now on, if one of my girls tries to blackmail you, you will send her back to me at the Golden Cat instead of concocting some plan of your own. I've had to replace 3 girls in as many months as you can imagine. The business of carnal pleasure isn't booming in this plague-stricken hole you can call a city. Madame Prudence. Sleep dart. Okay.
Overseer Sturgis, my youngest sister lives with my wife, but does not cook or clean.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
The bones of rats may be found in her bedclothes. Beware.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
I am there. I need to get to 7, so I'm right around there. Okay. I need to put you over here. I don't want to hurt people if I don't have to. Okay. Open this.
Nice.
Okay.
Watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all.
Oh. And your niece, Calista. I'm very concerned.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. They'll make this business pass all the quicker. The servants must have been in here. One. Not that one. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained, big time.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Colonel. But down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
Who are just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... Oh no. This can't be happening. Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand?
Okay. Did I get the journal? I don't know. But our powers, I have a chance to upgrade. Text messages.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad. When someone get over it, it's gonna get behind it.
What the heck? Okay.
Attention! This facility is now... Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
I got out of there so darn quick, dude. I only killed one, thankfully.
Attention! Attention! This facility is now
In high alert.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Oh. Whew. That was scary.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Berthold, don't let them take
Once
me!
they're brought here,
I swear I've done nothing wrong!
No.
That might be worth checking out.
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or mathematical beauty of
overseer's gone. They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds.
Corvo. Is that you?
I do not have the mana to actually keep hunting for those bones. That's okay though, I don't use them very much.
Hey, Corvo. It's Sam. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see how chaotic this has been. It's gonna say chaos even though I didn't kill a lot. Yeah, it says hi. Dang it. Oh, I got 7 out of 7 runes. And I only missed the last 2 bones. I didn't find a painting, apparently. Only 1,000 of the 3,000 coins? Jeez. I suck.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He is all the way over here.
Can I be of service to you?
I need some of these. Okay. Sure. Thanks, dude.
My uncle was better to me than my father. He set a wonderful example for his family.
Controlled the city watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction.
Attention.
Someone... You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Welcome back, Master Corvo. Welcome back, Master Corvo.
Do you mean to tell me?
Please, sir. I was never in service with the Lord.
Doesn't require it, but I know.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Since so, have you forgotten you may soon be guarding our future Empress? You will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child. And she's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just the people to find her, I'll have you know. Please learn your manners before then.
Chapter 28. Waverly, Waverly, Waverly. The very name sweeps one away. She came into our cold marble hall and brought light and warmth. She changed our lives forever. It was only later I realized she was a traitorous little weasel, like all the Boyles.
Nice.
Emergency grain rations will be available in the Civil Services District at Sunrise. Please see your tax assessor to secure food coupons before requesting rations.
Sometimes I think this conspiracy feels like the start of a joke, don't you? An admiral, an aristocrat, and an overseer walk into a bar. I wonder what the punchline will be.
This is a reminder.
Okay, everybody. This is where I'm going to leave us off for the next episode. It's getting late. I have a big day tomorrow. And yeah, so I'd say we did pretty successful, aside from the fact that I am miserably failing at not being super chaotic. We've unlocked Dark Vision level 2 and Blink level 2 already, so that's great. Just need Bend Time level 2 and then this level 2. I also would like to go over all these again. But yeah, aside from that, I'd say we did pretty good. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was really fun. I will see you guys next time. Bye!